Morning everyone and welcome back to Still Sassy. So today I've got another Shop My Stash Sunday for you where I showcase two things from my own stash, and today I've got two things that I absolutely flipping love, so I thought I would share those with you right now. The first is the Sandler Watercolour Liquid Blush, and I've got one right here. Comes in these cute little bottles. This colour is Glow. But they do come in 14 shades, so there's shades to suit everybody. And the reason I love this is because it just looks beautiful when you get it on. Now this one obviously is called Glow, so it's quite glowy and it's quite dark in colour. It's more a bronzer colour than a blusher as such, but it's still lovely and I've used it a lot. It is actually nearly empty, so I'll just see if I can get that on there for you. Now it might look like a particularly small bottle, but you really don't need a lot at all. It's just a couple of drops and that's your lot really. I've had this one for a long time now, and actually now I've just held it up to the light like that. I've still probably got about a quarter of it left, so not as much gone as I thought, so it won't be in my entries anytime soon. Now these cost £16.50, which I know sounds a lot for a blusher, but because it lasts so long, it really is definitely worth it. And apparently they are award winning, so can't go wrong with that, can you? So I use this in two different ways. I sometimes just put it in the hollows of my cheek, there, which as an older woman I don't have very deep hollows anymore. So it's just, I'm using it more of a little contour, but not full on contour, just nice little shape to my cheeks there. Or I'll use it as a full blusher if it's particularly like summertime and people are expecting you to look a little more bronze. And as I said, this one is quite shimmery with it being a glowy one, but you can get them matte, so there's something for everybody there. And the way I use it is I drop it straight onto my brush, and I use quite a dense brush because it's so liquidy. If you put it on a fluffy brush, I think it would just run away. And I'll see if I can show you this. It is extremely liquidy. So if you put it on your hand like I have, it sort of runs everywhere, and it's not as easy to use. I could push my brush into that now and put it on, but I much prefer to just drop it straight onto my brush and use it that way. Just going to clean that off before it goes all over the place. So I would highly recommend that as a blusher or a little contourer, and you can actually put it in your hairline as well, so it's really versatile and definitely worth getting hold of. This is the only colour I've got, but I do want to invest in some of the other colours because I looked online this morning. They've got some lovely ones, so get on there and grab one, whichever takes your fancy. So the next thing I wanted to share with you is this MAC Shape and Shade tint, and this is in the colour Spite. And this is quite new to me. I've been using it probably about a month. I just came across it in the shop actually. I was speaking to one of the MAC assistants about my eyebrows, and she recommended I had a go with this, and I did, and I've loved it ever since. So let me tell you about my eyebrows. I spent all my life, probably about 50 years of them, not touching my eyebrows at all, and they were all right actually. They were quite nicely shaped and quite thick. And then I was at work one day when I was working in an office job, and somebody was saying to me, you should have your brows HD'd because they look great, take years off you, whatever. And I thought, oh, yeah, that sounds good. I'll go and have a go. So I went to this salon, and the girl who did my eyebrows was waxing lyrical about how great they were, how lovely they looked. She wished she'd had eyebrows like them, and then she did the HD on them and made them look a mess, to be honest, and they've never really recovered. Now they've got gaps and they're quite sparse, and I have to work with them every day. So from going from not having to touch them at all to fiddle with them was a bit of a pain. But anyway, I've got used to it now, and it is an excuse to buy more product, I guess. So hey ho. So what is this little beauty? So at one end, not that end, the other end. This end, you've got the shaping little brush there, and obviously with this you're filling in the gaps, bringing it down to the side if you've got gaps to fill there, which regardless of what you do with your eyebrows, as you get a bit older, they can become sparse anyway. And this Spite is a lovely colour, but they have got others. They've got 7 of them, so hopefully you'll be able to find one that suits you well. And yeah, this works nice. You can just do really short little strokes or longer ones depending on what you want, and it really does fill in the gaps nicely. And then on the other end, you've got this. And this is a tinted powder sponge. And once you've put the little brows in with the other end, this is just used then to shape and define the brows. And it's waterproof, smudge proof, long lasting, so everything you need in a brow pencil. And it's buildable, and it really does add dimension. Doesn't fade, so it really is quite fab. Now these are £19.50, so on par really with brow pencils from sort of MAC and that level of cosmetic manufacturer. And so far I've been really pleased with it, and it seems to be lasting quite a long time. Good colour, good coverage, nothing to not like. So if you want something to shape and shade your eyebrows with, this is a thing. So I hope you enjoyed that quick whiz round 2 things from my little stash. And as always, put comments below, any questions, and I will answer them all. And I'll look forward to speaking to you again. Have a great day, guys.